Gang, are you? Okay, I'm just going to talk a little bit about. My name is Lavita Murray, and we're organizer for the Million Women March, Washington D.C., Saturday, January 21st, and we're from Cleveland, Ohio. Um, our bus information, charter information is pickup date 12/20/2017. Pickup time midnight. Pickup address Manor House 8019 Cedar Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio 44103. The Manor House contact numbers 216-410-9432-2591. Additional stops, the charter bus. This is my own private charter bus with 55 seats to Washington, D.C., the Million Women March, Washington, D.C. We're not affiliated with the Million Women March in Philadelphia, that organization, no march. This is a Cleveland Million Women March. We saw that it branched from the Tamir Rice murder, the police not being indicted, convicted, and sent to prison like anyone else who murder out of passion or duty, or also the 137 shot Melissa and Timothy Russell also occurred here, which initiated the women go back where how they treated Tamir Rice's sister. You know, the women, the women, um, and so we're partaking with the Women's March in D.C. who never has marched since 1919, this is really necessary, that we protest our human rights, our rights, and me personally, I take a stand on parental rights. I think that if you return the parents their right to discipline their child, the police won't have that much authority over our children. But and so that we say no to nonviolence. We long left that behind. You know, the nonviolence, the black on black crime. We still say no to that. We still say no to police murder and brutality. We say no to bad treatment in jail, prison law. We need to upgrade these systems. And back to the drop-off return date to Cleveland. The bus will return. The rally starts at 10, if I'm correct, at Lincoln Memorial. I'm having a problem with the permit. With all this police bureaucracy going on, we want to have our protest there, but the permit and the national park application is giving us a hard time because they want the white folks' names on the Women's March, but other groups, they don't want to offset. We're not, I had to argue, we're not an offset. We're an amendment to the permit. We just know that it can be very infringing on our rights without a permit to march and protest, rally, and demonstrate. And some groups have successfully did it with a non-permit protest in Washington, D.C., but dealing with the police bureaucracy, getting a permit can help things a lot less stressful on that day of January 21st. And so we're going back and forth negotiating regarding permit. I posted the mayor to if she could be a part of the speaker bureau on our agenda with the Million Women March, Cleveland, Ohio, and she hasn't returned any of my calls. She don't know if she available that day or not, and I don't know. A calendar is a calendar. I mean, if on January 21st, if you wrote something in your calendar, if not, then it's it's no. No is no, and so I don't know what's stopping the no, um, Another thing I'm having a problem with Washington, D.C. We like to thank you as an interest group. We like to thank everyone there. But this demonstration that we won in the parks, they told me that we had to march with the Women's March, but our names are nowhere on the march. And then I asked them at the National Park, the United States Department of Interior National Park, and that, they tells me that I have to amend, but then the line is busy all day long. All day long, the line is busy. So the application discussion stops. Executing fully the application stops. The conversation to move things forward in this gathering stops. And so we continually raising funds here in Cleveland, Ohio. We got a hot game at our Hot Sauce Williams restaurant here. This is, as you can see, this is the Million Women March. There's several things that I will be discussing. I just wanted my Facebook friends, please tell your Facebook friends about Washington, D.C. Our tickets are $200, and the fundraiser, what it's for is to assist people who may not have the money to pay for. You get a leg and thigh, a pop, and a fry for $5. So we'll have a snack, and we'll discuss our Million Women March fundraiser for the week, the month agenda. Let's talk about social gatherings and other functions and activities. Our aim and goal is to look at how we're going to continue to use platforms to talk about how our rights are violated and what's wrong, especially in the Department of Education. We're seeing how these colleges that has closed, they have took our monies and left a negative. They left a negative on our report, like credit bureau, because I'm black, I'm a black woman, and I'm in law school at Cleveland Law Marshall, and it's not transferring as a positive. The numbers look like, the figures look like that is two amounts in one. And eventually the penalty after 10 years of just forbearances and other um, delaying of payment for student loans eventually are maxed out after 10 years, and there's no system in place to look at these systemic racial numbers. It's some more discussion that I want to have with that. There's some more discussion I want to have overall on these different platforms about police brutality, parents taking giving their parents taking their rights back to discipline their children. No to black on black crime. We still say no to that. Just today, the bus trip information, that's what we talked about at Cleveland, what time the shuttle bus come. The shuttle bus will pick us up on Friday the 20th at midnight. The picking up address is 8019 Cedar Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio. Manor House 216-432-2598. Lavina Murray 216-410-9830. The destination address is Washington, D.C., District of Columbia. The return date is January 21st, 2016. The return time to Cleveland is 6 p.m. The tickets are $200 round trip. You can go to Eventbrite, get on the bus, Million Women March. Million Women March, Washington, D.C. Post a comment. I do street work. I work in the streets. I get comments from the streets. I get the consciousness of the streets. We say no. We still say no to homosexuality. If if you agree to homosexuality, you'll agree to adultery. And so sin is sin, and we say no. We say no. The Men Women March, we do say no. You have to be a friend of God to get into our neighborhoods and communities, and for that we take our stand. There's much more discussion and about what's going on in our community and our neighborhoods, more than just saying fighting Trump. We want to tell Obama, I really thank you for the work that you did regarding those climate control. The climate control. I really have a lot of discussion on the climate control, but it's 10 minutes and 40 seconds, and the main thing I want to talk about is the main thing I want I want you to see and hear is the Men and Women March, Washington, D.C., Saturday, January 21st, and the bus in Cleveland. Don't forget to purchase your bus ticket, pay online to Eventbrite, or you can pay on the spot and see me on the pickup day, the charter bus on the pickup day. And you join us for our fundraiser Saturday, Hot Sauce Williams. Where's my camera? Oh, Saturday at Hot Sauce Williams. We're going to have a hot sauce and game from 5 to 7. And that address is... at Hot Sauce Williams is where's the Hot Sauce Williams address? So we're gonna take Total Resistance. I want to go on and on, but we're gonna take Total Resistance of things that we want to see stop and the things we want to see start. You're gonna have to get rid of these systems because data science has grown tremendously. In the business sector, that's another thing. The women businesses, that's a whole nother stand that I was just attacked this morning. They tried to shut the Men and Women March Cleveland down, and the guy jumped on my back, snatched my phone, and I told him, you're gonna have to give me my phone, and I went on ahead and called for help. And but when I prosecute it, when I deal with this, the bottom line is I don't want that disruption where I am. I noticed that in other places. I was at the NAACP meeting a few days ago, and we went through the same thing there, trying to set the women down. And so we want to continue to stay in the fight. And I know that this is a serious thing when you're taking on a new direction. Thank you. I'm Lavita Murray, Men and Women March, Cleveland.